There's nothing quite like taking a big bite into a peary delicious piece of Washington-grown fruit. If you're looking for something sweet and delicious, there's nothing more refreshing than a fresh pear. I'm at Palmer Orchards, where pears of all kinds are in the middle of the growing season. So how did you get started in growing pears?
So I was lucky enough to marry into it, and now we are, I guess, the fourth generation to manage it.
Darren Palmer might be new to the pear growing game, but he's got the perfect team behind him.
I didn't grow up with tree fruit and I didn't know anything about them. So as we were talking about this transition, one of the things was that the guys that work for us have been working for us for 4 generations. They know a lot, right? They are out here every year. They honestly know the orchard better than I do because they've been working it. They've been planting these trees and taking care of them for all those years. I think it's more than that. I think that we're a family, to be honest with you. Their kids are in our house every day, jumping on our trampoline, playing in the pool, playing with my kids. I think there's something like 15 different kids that are involved in the families that live here and work here. Washington State, and specifically the Upper Valley here in the Wenatchee Valley, is, in my opinion, the best place to grow pears. The pears really like the hot days that we get here, but then also the cool nights. So right before harvest, as fall's starting to set in, the temperature drops and the sugar content goes up in the pears and creates the juicy pear that everybody loves.
Although Mother Nature helps, growing the perfect pear requires a lot of careful work.
You want to have spacing with your Bartletts or you won't get any size, and when people go to the grocery store, they want to pick up a nice, perfect pear, right?
A palmful.
Exactly, you don't want a little one. So to get that bigger pear, we actually hand thin off the Bartletts so that we have a single Bartlett every 10 inches or so. So we'll eliminate this one that's maybe smaller or one that's going to grow and rub on a limb below it or not be that perfect pear. And once we thin that pear off, the remaining pear then gets all the nutrients coming from the tree to grow bigger. These 2 pears are fairly close together, so what we will do is we'll take the pear off, so we'll take it off so that these 2 pears will get bigger.
So these are pretty close,
These are pretty close together.
So this is one I could?
Yeah.
Or would I take this
I'd take
one?
out the middle one.
Oh, I didn't even see that one hiding down there. Oh, okay. And so I just go to the end of the stem?
Yep, you just plunk it out, there you go.
Oh, and can I take a nibble?
You sure could.
I'm really curious. Can I? It's pretty hard.
I don't know how good they'd be.
That's a whole new fruit.
It's got a long ways to go.
It's got a long ways to go. It's a different flavor altogether. I mean, you could pickle this. You could chutney it.
All those that we throw in the grocery, be picking them and doing something with them.
There's a whole new idea here. How involved are your kids in the day-to-day work of the orchard?
They like to run around with me. Yeah, so it's every night, you come home and there'll be 6-10 kids running around in our yard, playing in the sprinkler, jumping on the trampoline. You're kind of grumpy. Maybe it was hot, 95 degrees, you've been out here working, and when you get home and there's a dozen kids in the pool all laughing and having a great time and playing, and it makes it all worth it, that's for sure. So in the winter, we plow this to be a sledding hill. Granddad will drop the kids off at the top of the hill at the shop, and they pile out of the back of the truck and they all take off down the hill, all the way down around the corner, down to Highway 2. And Granddad will drive down the road and go pick them up, and they all pile back in the back of the truck. There'll be 10, 15 kids in the back of the pickup, and it's so much fun. The dogs are riding around in the front, just enjoying being in a nice heated cab. And
oh, gosh. These kids have so much energy, it's hard not to feel like a kid again. So to end the day, I had to try a little something I haven't done in a long time.
Take your shoes off first.
All right, shoes off first. All right, here I come, guys. Ready? Woo! Oh! Yeah. Pocket full of posies, ashes. We all fall down. Oh, you guys are too funny.
Coming up, I'm making tres leches cake at 2K Bakery in Prosser.
Oh, we're just having so much fun in here.
I love it.